Hi there, this is Eden from the Road to Retirement channel. I live in a tropical paradise, the Philippines, but I hardly go to the beach every month because life. But in retirement, when I'll have more time, mobility, and flexibility to choose where to live in any of these 7,000 islands, well, I'll be sure to live in one of the many beach towns dotting these islands. And that's what we're discussing today, the top beach towns or islands here in the Philippines. Tara, let's hit the road! Before we begin, if you are not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way, you'll get notified every time I post weekly videos. Thanks folks, and let's get to the episode. Best beach towns in the Philippines to retire in. Why beach towns? To a certified beach bum like me, that's just how to live the best part of your life. But seriously, we live in paradise, so better stay in actual paradise surroundings. Since retirement means no more commute to the office, why stay in the city? Beach towns are just so invigorating with a relaxed vibe. Air is fresh, and the fresh seafood is abundant. Being away from the city, there's also a sense of affordability in these areas. That same affordability is attractive to retirees as well, who are more conscious to work within the budget of their pensions and passive income. There's just so much to love with beach towns. There are a lot of choices here in the Philippines, but I have narrowed down the list. My criteria is pretty simple. Beach towns that can be retirement locations should have at least the following. First and foremost, a nice beach with clear water and fine sand. Has the must-haves of daily life. A decent, well-stocked grocery, a small department store or mall, a hospital, a community. Of course, electricity, strong internet signal, and abundant flowing water are non-negotiables as well. So while location is a preference, having those basics is something we can all agree on. Now, here's the list. First, San Vicente, Palawan is home to the Long Beach, a 12-kilometer stretch of white sandy beach. It is still pretty rustic and laid back, and there are only a few resorts and restaurants along the stretch of the Long Beach. No beach parties around here. It is just the beach, the sky, and sand and you in this paradise for now. A more lively place within San Vicente is Port Barton, one of the barangays with more establishments catered to tourists. This place will not stay sleepy for long, as one of the big developers in the country is on its way to execute a master plan community over a big part of this rustic town. An airport was also inaugurated in 2017 with commercial flights from Puerto Princesa and Metro Manila. What I love about this town though is its master planned development straight from the local government unit. No more organic growth or random development here and there. Second, San Fernando, La Union. There is a vibrant community of surfers and beach lovers there. There is a central location where there are a number of restaurants and shops. If that is not your jam, further away from that are the residential areas for locals and is less touristy. Third, Panglao, Bohol. This pretty beach town just got an airport of its own, dotted with nice beaches, big players in the hospitality business or within vicinity. With cheaper beachfront properties, it is no wonder that Panglao, Bohol is also a favorite among foreigners who are permanent residents in the Philippines. Fourth, Bantayan, Cebu. This island is a 2-hour boat ride away from the Cebu mainland. That is why it's pretty laid back and rustic. There are 3 towns on this island, and the most popular one is Santa Fe, where there is a sizable number of tourists and foreigner residents. Fifth, Samal Island in Davao. This island garden city is home to high-end establishments, to mid-range and backpackers. But aside from the touristy places, agriculture and fishing are also a source of livelihood for the locals. In 2022, the plan to build a bridge between Davao and Samal was signed off, and construction started soon enough, with a planned completion by 2026. Then there are the established beach towns that are fully developed. While not exactly cosmopolitan, most of the conveniences of city living are available in these super beach towns. You want a gelato or affogato via food delivery? Check. You want grocery delivered? Check. You want Chardonnay with your steak? Check. You get the picture. First off is Boracay, Aklan. This place needs no introduction, as it is a staple of Condé Nast's most beautiful island beach in the world. It's like having your desktop wallpaper come to life. Boracay sands are the stuff of dreams, and I know many lovers getting down on their knees asking their partners to marry them on this very beach. Boracay is lively, and it is big enough to have some parts of it pretty crowded and touristy, while some parts of it are still rustic and provincial. Next, Mactan, Cebu. Mactan is pretty built up with 2 bridges connecting it to the main island of Cebu. It is an island that has a lot of 5-star beach accommodations, very near the airport, and is a magnet for international and local tourists and retirees. There is no shortage of beachfront condominium complexes on this island as well, making it a popular choice for affluent retirees. Subic Bay Freeport in Olongapo is a good beach town choice too. It has all the conveniences of a master-planned community. The housing choices within the former military base are varied, from condominium units to freestanding houses. Nearby are several beaches that you can enjoy at any given time. You need a car to get around Subic, as public transport is not available. So there you have it, 8 beach towns from the tropical paradise that is the Philippines, with the advantages of living in a beach town that also has the necessities of modern living. Which of the 8 is more your type of retirement place? Do you have other towns in mind? Let me know in the comments section below. I'd like to hear from you. If you like this video, please share it with a friend or two. Consider watching this other video about retiring in the Philippines too. Thanks and see you. Bye!